difficult time for the Newcastle clothing and textile sector. It's a sector that depends heavily on skilled labor coming from other southern African countries. As you can see, a lot of the machines are lying idle here because many of the foreigners have left.
We have a major breaking news, guys, as South Africans continue to record hundreds of companies' closure each month.
Okay, so we've been hearing a lot about South Africa's crackdown on undocumented immigrants lately. And honestly, this story gets even more interesting when you look at what could be happening behind the scenes. Because while the government is trying to deal with illegal immigration, some businesses are now having to deal with something else, a shortage of workers. Let me explain. South Africa has been stepping up immigration enforcement, with authorities carrying out operations and deporting undocumented migrants. And from the government's point of view, the argument is pretty straightforward. They want South African jobs to go to South Africans. And I mean, you can understand why the argument would resonate with so many people. But here's where things get complicated. A lot of foreign nationals are already working in South Africa. You find them in construction, agriculture, manufacturing, restaurants, retail, basically different parts of the economy. So when some of these workers leave, businesses still have to keep running. The machines don't stop, others don't stop, customers don't stop. So who is going to do the work? And this is the part I find really interesting, because imagine you're a business owner and you have suddenly lost several experienced workers. Yes, you can hire South Africans, but you still have to find them, train them, and get them up to speed. And if you can't find enough workers quickly enough, your business will start feeling the pressure.
In unemployment rates.
Firstly, we need to make sure that the current factories that are shutting down and are leaving this South Africa have to be maintained and empowered and given the resources that they need in order to absorb the current unemployed youth.
So South Africans, remember when I made a video telling you guys that you guys are in stage 1 of the disaster heading your way? You guys did not listen. Stage 2, I made a video too. You guys did not listen. Stage 3, you guys did not listen. 4, you guys did not listen. This is stage 5. Your country now is in autopilot. Businesses have been leaving since last month, since after the June 30th. Businesses have been leaving. Over 1,226 companies have left South Africa. Just in the matter of 2 months. Companies, businesses. Imagine. Those are jobs that left. When you chase foreigners out, you chase job away. And the way these girls say they need to maintain the companies that are still left in South Africa, the ones that are still left, they have to leave because they can't hire all South Africans, and all South Africans want to be hired. You cannot be hired. You need to create jobs for yourselves, dummies. You cannot wait for all companies to hire you guys. You need to create jobs for yourselves. She's saying they need to maintain the companies that are left in South Africa. You mean hold them hostage? Because the way your people are looting and going to their businesses, demanding for work, causing trouble to their business, they will be liquidated because they won't have free time to do business. Your people causing trouble every day, your people looting their businesses every day, they will eventually get liquidated. They'll have to close down. So you guys should wait. More companies are going to leave South Africa.
Newcastle is a small industrial town in the KwaZulu-Natal province of South Africa. The town is best known for its steel making, as it is home to the largest steel production plant in the country. But Newcastle also has a thriving clothing and textile sector, with over 300 factories based in 2 main industrial zones of Matateni and Riverside. In the 1990s, government incentives drew Taiwanese and Chinese investors to manage CMT factories in this area. The industry attracted skilled labor from neighboring countries. Today, the situation has changed significantly. This factory in Matateni has lost a quarter of its workforce.
Difficult time for the Newcastle clothing and textile sector. It's a sector that depends heavily on skilled labor coming from other southern African countries. As you can see, a lot of the machines are lying idle here because many of the foreigners have left.
Because I also short some skilled workers now, so my production is not like before being running smoothly, and it affects my delivery as well, because maybe before I can deliver on time, but now maybe I have to be rushing too tightly, so it's impact one. Number two, I think it's maybe we're starting training. Training is the time. But if training the people maybe affect my quality and my efficiency, all those be affected my business.
We have a major breaking news, guys, as South Africans continue to record hundreds of companies closure each month. And according to reports, over 1,300 total business liquidation tracked by the Statistics South African midway through 2026. This closure spanned multiple sectors driven by rising operational expenses, expensive fuels and transportation costs, and restrained consumers' spending. And according to reports, some of these sectors that are facing the highest sector hit backside is finance, insurance, real estate, business service, and the trade/commodity sectors. They face the highest frequency of closure. They also added that approximately 85% of recorded liquidations are voluntary, meaning companies choose to close or restructure due to strategic shifts that imitate forced bankruptcy. Another key factor that have really affected them in rising the operational expenses, such fuel, transportation, and raw material costs have heavily squeezed profit margin.
Hey, guys, each and every fucking day here in South Africa, there are jobs that we lose, there are businesses that we lose because of Mabahambe. And you people are saying each and every day, we are creating jobs for our people. We are creating jobs for our people. The only jobs that I've been seeing you guys create for your people are those people who are delivery boys for these factories and stuff like that. But more factories have been leaving South Africa, and more people in South Africa have been losing jobs. Like we are losing more than what we create right now. So there's a company in the Western Cape called Langberg and Ashton Foods, one of the largest canning businesses in South Africa. So they have just announced that they will be closing down their business after this fruit processing season, right? Yeah, fruit processing season. That's what they call it. So the fruit processing season will be end of August. So after August, this business will be closing down because it is no longer financially sustainable. Do you understand? Because Donald Trump, our man Donald Trump, who has been funding this much and much things, has imposed more tariffs on South Africa. And Langberg and Ashton Foods has been exporting a lot of fruits to America, to the UK and stuff like that. So America has not been buying from South Africa because they impose those tariffs, saying that South Africa must pay more tax, just for nothing, just for control, because Donald Trump does not like South Africa. Do you understand? So now no one is buying those pears, no one is buying those peaches, no one is buying those apricots. So these people are saying, hey, we are losing more than what we make because now America is buying from other countries. The UK is buying from other countries. So imagine how many people are going to lose jobs right now because of these things. And these things were not happening before Mabahambe. When they gave you money, Jacinta, to come here and strike on the streets and march on the streets and say, hey, you are chasing down, so that you can damage the reputation of this country in the global stage, so that they can have a reason to impose these tariffs on us. So there are a lot of people who are going to lose jobs right now. Just like how Mr. Steven from Limpopo, from Venda, closed down his business in KZN and 350 people lost their jobs. Just like how all these other businesses are going away from South Africa and a lot of people are losing their jobs. Right now, there are a lot of truck drivers who used to transport all those fruits who are going to lose jobs. There are a lot of farm workers who are going to lose jobs because no one wants to buy our fruits anymore because of Mabahambe. So show us the jobs that you say you have been creating for people. You are talking about that, those Checkers 60 jobs. So everyone here in South Africa is going to work at Checkers and deliver things. Who are they going to deliver to? Because people are not buying our things. People don't want to buy our things right now. We've been telling you that whatever you are doing, there should have been a better way for you to address it. Look now what is happening. We are losing business, more business. Other countries are gaining. I told you foreigners, don't worry about South Africa. Their day is coming. The chickens will come home and roost. Asiboneke manje. Hayi mabahambe. Let us continue. Mabahambe. Mayahamba like my business. I'm an investor, mayahamba.
Foreign nationals have become part of South Africa's workforce in industries ranging from manufacturing and construction to agriculture, hospitality and retail. And when large numbers of workers leave, businesses can suddenly find themselves with fewer people to do the jobs they depend on. This is where the economic debate begins. Now, I think this is where things get interesting because on one hand, South Africans have every right to demand that their governments prioritize citizens when it comes to jobs. But on the other hand, businesses still need workers, and some of those workers happens to just be migrants. So if companies lose experienced workers faster they can replace them, who actually takes the hits? So what do we think? Because I would like to know our opinion on this issue. Do we think South Africa should continue tightening immigration controls even if businesses face labor shortages? Or should the government focus more on regulating migrant workers rather than just pushing them out? Let me know what we think in the comments. And if you found this video very informative, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification if you want more stories about what is happening across Africa. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.